I lost my faith, help my unbelief. They say doubt is the enemy of faith. What if it's the very catalyst for a deeper, more authentic connection with God? I spent years in a spiritual wilderness, convinced my doubts meant the end of my belief. But through a surprising series of revelations, I discovered a path to reconciling with God that was more profound than anything I'd ever known. Get ready to challenge everything you thought about faith and doubt.
John the Baptist was a Jewish prophet of priestly origin. He lived a solitary life in the wilderness. He was the voice of one crying in the wilderness to prepare the way of the Lord. He baptized Jesus in the river Jordan. He saw the Holy Spirit like a dove descend on Christ and heard the confirmation from God that Jesus was his beloved Son. And yet, in Matthew 11:3, when John was imprisoned by Herod, he sent 2 of his disciples to ask Jesus this question: "Are you the one who is to come, or should we expect someone else?" John was in a dilemma, not knowing if he would escape Herod's wrath, or if Jesus would stage a spectacular rescue, considering that Jesus is the Son of God, and they were both on the side of righteousness. John died at the hand of Herod. He was beheaded, martyred for righteousness. But before he died, Jesus reminded John of the goodness of God in healing the blind, the lame, the lepers, and the deaf, sharing the gospel to the poor, and raising the dead. And as a reminder to us believers who will follow, Jesus said in verse 6, "Blessed is anyone who does not stumble on account of me." There are so many reasons why one may lose faith in God today. It could be as a result of the death of loved ones, as in the case of Naomi in Ruth 1:20, the shame of barrenness, as for Sarah in Genesis 18:11, the fear of the oppressor for Gideon in Judges 6:13, the fear for one's life as Peter denies Jesus in Matthew 26:70, or the fear of a derailed destiny as in the case of Moses, who fled Egypt a prince at the prime of his life and returned a shepherd 4 decades later in Exodus 3, verse 2.
The book of Psalms 121 verse 3 says, "He will not let your foot slip." And in chapter 145:18, "The Lord is near to all who call on him in truth." True to his words, everyone who turned to God for help in their moments of doubt met with his mercy and favor. At whatever point you are today, just reach out to him, and he will restore you to a better level of faith in him. At whatever point you are today, just reach out to him, and he will restore you to a better level of faith in him.
If you enjoyed this video, help us make more like this. Please like, share and subscribe. God bless you.